Victoria Hand is here, and since I spotlighted Iron Patriot yesterday, I decided that I wanted to play this really interesting discard Victoria Hand deck. The deck actually did a lot better than I thought it would, and was a lot of fun. The main idea of the deck is obviously to focus more on the generating cards from discarding side of the archetype, and I had an absolute blast. In case you didn't know, Victoria Hand is a 2-cost, 3-power card with text that reads, "Ongoing, your cards that were created in hand have +2 power." At first, I didn't really think she would work out very much in this deck because you mostly want to buff up the swarms. Okay, sometimes helicarrier cards, but that's not too often. But she was actually really good, and it worked out a lot more than I expected it to. Now, if you've got any other questions, make sure to ask me down in the comments. And let's jump right into the games. Alright, so let's see what we've got here. We've got Eternity Range on the left, that's Atalan, I hate that. Let's go ahead and play Victoria Hand left. Okay with that. They are going to go ahead and play the Hood left, okay. Viper could potentially be a little bit scary, but hopefully we're just fine. No, I don't know if we actually want to play a Colleen Wynn here. I feel like we would almost rather play Collector right. They do play Viper, so that sucks. But I didn't want to fill our draw pile with 0-cost swarms. That just, it felt like a bad idea. So we went ahead with this instead. Now, I think we can definitely play Morbius and Helicarrier, because we can play MODOK on 5 if we want to, or potentially a MODOK on 6. Morbius is going to be very big left. Probably one of our biggest cards, so we just gotta remember that. They go ahead and play a Doc Ock. That's completely fine. We just play a Morbius. Oh, the Abby makes a straw card. Damn it, man. I am almost smart sometimes. Like, I'll do stuff and it's like, oh, that was almost a smart play. Wasn't actually a smart play, but it was almost smart. Yeah, my bad. Okay. Should not have done that way. That is an Ajax mid, which is a little bit scary because Ajax can get very, very big. But we do have a Cannonball now. I mean, Cannonball's pretty good. We can just play like Cannonball Kitty Pryde, and then we win this game off of Helicarrier shenanigans. What do we think? I think that's a pretty good play. If Ajax rolls left, then it's just amazing. Even if Ajax rolls right, I'm really not scared of losing right, because I don't think they're going to contest right at all. So I think... Well, okay, wait. We should have played a Kitty Pryde mid. It's fine. Rogue, gonna steal Morbius. We're still fine, right? Debris. Oh, yeah. Oh, we're the most fine. Rogue and Debris is the final play? Come on, that's nothing. That's nothing. So even though Kitty Pryde probably should have gone mid in case they, like, committed pretty big mid, we do end up getting the win there, and that is absolutely awesome. Good win for us. Love to see it. I like the Cole variants of the Rock. That's awesome, though. Good win for us. Alright, so let's see what we've got here. We've got Blade in hand, but we definitely don't want to play Blade yet. They play a Quinjet. That's completely fine. We're probably just going to look to play a Victoria Hand, honestly. Let's go ahead and play Victoria Hand left. I'm fine with that. Hopefully we draw either a Scorn or a Swarm, because we could play Colleen Wing Blade, and that would be pretty awesome. So let's see what we've got here. That is Eternity Range on the right, and we end up drawing Lady Sif. Might just play Lady Sif right. Just because of Eternity Range. I think I will. I'm going to go ahead and play Lady Sif. Because I would like to try and win Eternity Range. Well, I don't know if we need Lady Sif to try and win it, actually. Let's play Lady Sif left. That is completely fine. And the next turn, we're looking at potentially like a Corvus Glaive and a Blade. And that would be pretty great. They are going to go ahead and snap, which is okay. That's fine. I'm not particularly scared by their snap. They've played a Quinjet and a Kate Bishop. Like, I mean, that's good, but... They play Iron Patriot. Okay, but then they move the Iron Patriot right. So they are winning Eternity Range, but it's going to be pretty hard for them to win left. Like, honestly, that is a relatively difficult thing for them to pull off here. Let's play Blade, and let's play Corvusclave. Yeah, 100%. We play Blade and Corvusclave, and I think we will be completely fine here. We're going all the way up to 16. I don't really envision them beating that. They would need to get down 12 power to beat it, 11 power to tie. And I would just be pretty surprised. Yeah, that's an Agent Coulson, and that's not gonna do it. So, that is completely fine. Now, from this point, we play Blade, which is obviously going to hit some of the swarms, and then we hit we hope that Corvusclave hits Apocalypse and the swarms. It hits one swarm, and another swarm. There you go. That's awesome. We got a bunch of swarms in hand now. So from this point, I'm thinking we definitely want to play a Colleen Wing right. Other than that, we're hoping for a Morbius. There you go. And then this is just absolutely awesome. We are going to flood the board with swarms and Apocalypse on the final turn, and we're going to win. I don't really foresee a universe in which we don't win. That's a Devil Dino. Devil Dino can get pretty big, but Devil Dino's not going to be getting bigger than Morbius and all of the swarms mid. At least I would imagine. There's a decent chance they could contest mid, but we're also doing a lot right, so I think we're fine. Right, like this is just really good. I don't particularly envision us losing this. Because they've got to play cards, right? Which is going to make the Devil Dinosaur worse. So I just don't really see how they can win. We are adding a bunch of power, right? We're making a pretty good attempt at flipping mid. I think we're just okay here. We'll see, though. I mean, mid, we're adding what? We're adding like 12 power mids. We're going up to 24. That's probably more than they expect out of us mid. And then right, we're adding 17, so we're going to do 17 plus 4, putting us at 21. They would have to add, what, like 15 power to tie, 16 to win. It's just too much for them to feasibly do. I really don't see them doing it. I'm not going to snap because, well, they do it anyway. I was hoping they wouldn't retreat, but there you go. Good win for us there, nonetheless. That's exactly how you want it to go. Yeah, absolutely awesome there. Alright. So, let's see what we've got here. We've got Strange Academy. We're probably going to look at playing a Morbius into a Lady Sif on 3. Depending on where the middle location is, we're either going to play Morbius right or mid. Honestly, don't hate that. That's completely fine. Let's go ahead and play Morbius mid into Dark Dimension. And then here, we're definitely going to play a Lady Sif right on turn 3, unless right is just an abysmal location. And Eternity Range. No, that's completely fine. Let's go ahead and play Lady Sif. And then from this point, honestly, hitting Helicarrier or Apocalypse is fine. I would probably rather hit Apocalypse, but either's okay. And we just want to see what we get here. For next turn, I hope we top deck anything that isn't MODOK. Anything that isn't MODOK would be really good if we hit Apocalypse with the Lady Sif, because then we could play Blade and whatever we top deck. If we top deck a Victoria hand, that's fine. Granted, if we top deck a Swarm, we probably don't want to play it. We probably want to hit that with Blade. Top decking a Colleen Wing would be really good. So would Corvusclave, though. We've got a bunch of options. We end up hitting Helicarrier, though, so we're not going to top deck anything. Maybe we generate a card that's good. You know, Blink's not horrible. I don't hate Blink. Blink is kind of an interesting idea, to be fair. But I do think we want to play cards again. Or maybe we just wait. Honestly, I think we full float here. I think we full float. They play a Madam Web, that's fine. They play a Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange is going to pull the Vulture over, and then they're going to move the Vulture. Probably going to move the Vulture left. Now, I do envision them contesting mid a lot. Let's play Blink right. So from this point, Blink is going to turn into... Or Blink is going to turn Lady Sif into MODOK. MODOK is going to discard our hand, buffing up our Morbius by a lot. Morbius is going to go all the way up to, what, 14? Because this is 6, so that's going to be 12, and then he already discarded a card earlier with Lady Sif. Reconnecting, okay. We already discarded a card earlier with Lady Sif, So then from that point, that's up to 14. 14 is pretty good for power mid. But Vulture is making us a little bit scared. That's a beast, right? Okay. Interesting. There's an Aranya and an Iron Fist. We blink the Lady Sif into MODOK.
I am reborn.
And there you go. I don't know. We'll see. Dracula? I mean... we could try it. We could try the Dracula. Like, it's definitely... it could definitely potentially work. It's got like a 50% chance of hitting an Apocalypse here. I'm gonna do it. This is really stupid. You should just leave here. But I'm gonna stay for this because I think this is potentially very, very funny. And we'll see what ends up happening here. I really hope Dracula hits one of the Apocalypses. If Dracula hits, like, Professor X, I'm just gonna cry. Now, War Machine would put Dracula up to 7. We've got 4 from the Scorn, so we're going up 11. That would put us up to 28, which really isn't enough to contest. Let's see, they play a Dagger. Iron Fist moves at mid. Okay, I mean, maybe War Machine would be fine. Nope, Aranya moves it back right. Okay. That's really bad. That's really, really bad. Wait, they're definitely gonna play a Strange. Strange left. Strange. There's the Strange. Okay. They're only up at 25. We just need to not hit Professor X. We just need to not hit Professor X. That's literally all we need. There's a Morbius. It's way too big. Please not Professor X. There we go. It's the big Apocalypse. There you go. That's absolutely awesome. So we get lucky there. And you love to see it. Dracula going all the way up to 17 is absolutely amazing. And Helicarrier getting us the win there. That is awesome. Yeah, there you go. Alright, let's see what we've got here. We've got Cloning Vats. We could definitely play a Victoria Hand into Cloning Vats if we wanted to be greedy. Now let's see, that's Collapsed Mine. I think we are just going to end up skipping there. Then from here we could play... oh, okay, Weapon X. Discarding stuff for us. You don't really love to see that. Yeah, let's just play Lady Sif. Let's see if Lady Sif hits Apocalypse or Helicarrier. Either way is fine. They play a Cosmo mid. We end up hitting Helicarrier. So from here, we're probably going to play like Victoria Hand, Colleen Wing. We'll see. Yeah, that's cool. Let's play Victoria Hand. Let's play a Colleen Wing right, maybe? Well, no, let's play Colleen Wing mid. I'm fine with that. Because ideally, we do actually want to buff up the cards that we've got here. And then we should just be able to win pretty easily. I honestly envision us being completely fine. Now that is a Warpath. Warpath is pretty big, but I am not bothered by that in the slightest. Let's play a Victoria Hand, and let's play a Spider-Man. Hopefully Spider-Man is going to go ahead and pull Warpath to the right location, because that would deactivate Warpath, and I would be pretty happy about that. So they play another Warpath, and Victoria Hand is going to be buffing all of our cards. And we play Spider-Man. Spider-Man is going to swing mid, so that is a little bit unfortunate, but that's okay. And let's see here. We could go ahead and just play another Victoria Hand if we wanted to. We could go with something like this, and honestly, I think this is completely fine and wins every time. I think there is almost no chance that they play anything to beat this, because they're a bot. They're going to lose because they're trying to lose. Yeah, that's my entire argument. We're going to win this. we go up to 35. I mean, 35 is really big as well, just in defense of the bot. But yeah, see, I mean, they play a Bucky Barnes mid. So there you go. That's why I snapped, is because it's pretty easy to win games like this. So there you go. Good win for us there. That's awesome. Alright, so let's see what we've got turn 1 here. That is Ant-Man on the left. So let's see what this is. This is Clubhouse. Alright, yeah, I think... let's just play a Morbius. I think that's fine. They go ahead and play a Kate Bishop. We play a Morbius. Now, theoretically, we could play a Corvus Glaive. I don't think I really want to. Granted, the possibility of hitting Swarm is there. Yeah, okay. I don't really love it, but we'll see. They play Basic Arrow, and then left they play Grapple Arrow. Corvus Glaive is going to hit Swarm. 33% chance from this point, and hits Victoria Hand. Okay, a little bit sad, but that's fine. So that's a rock. From here, we're probably just going to go ahead and play a MODOK. We're going to go ahead and play MODOK left. That's going to give us a bunch of cards off of helicarrier, and then we're going to get Swarm. And Morbius is going to get really, really big as well. Maybe not really, really big, but it's going to get decently big. That is a Spider-Ham and a Marvel Boy as well, and a Cable. So we get some interesting, like, disruption stuff here. Marvel Boy ends up getting pulled left. That feels pretty bad for them, yeah? I don't know. So, let's see. I imagine we can discard the Marvel Boy. We really don't care about it too much. Let's go with something like this, yeah? I think that's fine. So then from this point, we're discarding Marvel Boy. We are also playing Spider-Ham, hopefully hitting something that they want to play on turn 6. And we should be okay. Yeah, I mean, we hit a blue Marvel. That's pretty cool. From this point, there's Cable. Cable's going to give us a Titania. Titania's great to play left. Yeah, I mean, I think we are just going to win here. Which is absolutely awesome. As long as we draw something that we can play. Okay. Okay, we know that has to be Titania. We're going to go ahead and play Swarm. And then... oh, wait, actually. We are fine. We're going to play... do we want that to be Titania, or do we want it to be Apocalypse? Maybe we want that one to be Apocalypse. Honestly? They might have, like, a Shang-Chi mid. What would a Shang-Chi put them at? Shang-Chi going mid would put them at 12 power of their own. We would be at 8. 8 plus 5 is going to put us at 13. So we really don't need to worry about a Shang-Chi. And I'm pretty sure Clubhouse just goes at the start of the turn, so it won't buff stuff like Apocalypse, Swarm, and the Swarms. But just in case it doesn't when it reveals, we're going to play Titania last. Yeah, I think we win by 1 point, even to a Shang-Chi mid. It's a Vibranium. That's a Kazar. And that's not going to be enough. Yeah. So awesome. They were pretty confident in it, and I was pretty confident in the fact that we were winning. Man, if Marvel Boy could have put them up to 23 left, so could not have tied or anything like that. But it would have been crazy if it did. Yeah, no, good win for us there. I don't really have much else to say. We win. There you go. Alright, so we end up getting Malekith from Daily Bugle. They either got, pretty sure, Helicarrier, Collector, or Lady Sif. No, that's going to be Eternity Range. We can definitely go ahead and play a Collector mid. That's fine. And then from this point, let's see what we're going to draw. We draw a MODOK. I don't mind a Lady Sif mid just to kind of, like, secure that we're winning this. I honestly think on 4 we can just play a Malekith. Hopefully Malekith is going to pull a Morbius. It could pull a bunch of things, but Morbius would be the best hope. Now, Lady Sif. It's going to give us a Bruce, a Marvel Boy, and an Iron Man. That's fine. They play their own, or is that our Lady Sif? They get that off Daily Bugle? They did get that off Daily Bugle, but they are also playing a discard deck. So let's go ahead and play Malekith left. And then from this point, I am envisioning probably a MODOK, right? We'll see. Malekith. Did that take Swarm? It did take Swarm. That's like the worst. I mean, we could theoretically play Victoria hand, but it's not even good. Let's play a MODOK mid. Gonna go ahead and play a MODOK. Hopefully Scorn buffs mid. Scorn is also gonna buff Collector a little bit. And we're just gonna hope that it's fine. And then, I mean, for a top deck, I hope we top deck a Morbius. Anything else is kinda bad. We'll see, though. I don't know if MODOK is the right idea here. I don't know. It's the idea we've got. There's the MODOK. Scorn is going to end up buffing left. Okay. They play Morbius and Strong Guy. Strong Guy mid is scary. And that's an Apocalypse. Okay. Well. Damn. Yeah, I think we go Apocalypse mid here. That gives us the best shot. Like, maybe they don't contest left, but I would be very surprised. There's MODOK. MODOK's hitting Gambit and Proxima Midnight. Proxima Midnight rolls left. And Apocalypse. What else they play?
Apocalypse.
I mean, that's a 1 cost, so maybe. It's just Scorn. Swarm is going to flip. And that's Blade. But it's going to discard Apocalypse, buffing up Morbius. But we are actually going to be able to get the win there. Awesome. Okay, I was very scared that they were going to win, but nope, we got it. There you go. Very lucky that Scorn happened to buff Malekith instead of any of the mid cards, because if it went anything mid, we would have tied left and we would have lost the tiebreak. But there you go. Good win for us there. That's absolutely awesome. Alright, so let's see what we've got here. We've got Grand Central. That is Mantis. It's completely fine. Mid is going to reveal to be Eternity Range. So we probably want to go ahead and play a Collector mid. Yeah. I'm fine with that. I hope we end up getting something like... Honestly, I wouldn't mind a helicarrier. That'd be pretty cool. They play an Angela left. That's going to reveal to be Oscorp Tower. That is Blade. Okay, well, honestly, we can play Victoria hand and we can play Blade. Blade will end up hitting Swarm, and that's going to be awesome. They play a Beast mid. Oh, I forget. The Eternity Range is... Yeah. Okay. My bad. One of those should have gone mid. In my head, Eternity Range was the one where it gives you a Rock and a Vibranium in hand, because I just played that like a few games ago. That's my bad. Did that wrong. Now, we could play a Calling Wayne, and I think we will play a Calling Wayne. I think that is pretty good. I'm honestly just hoping we draw, like, a MODOK. MODOK would be good. Maybe a Morbius, because we could theoretically play Lady Sif Morbius. Oh yeah, we should be fine here. Cable is going to steal something from us. Hopefully it is something they don't want to use, like a helicarrier. That'd probably be the best case scenario. So they play a Sentinel. We play a Calling Wayne, going to discard a Swarm and get 2 more, which is going to buff up Collector, and then obviously they're going to 5. Now, we do end up getting Corvus Glaive. Okay, I'm completely fine with that. I think we just play Corvus Glaive right. Hopefully we hit Swarms and Scorn. Lady Sif would be the worst case scenario, but even Lady Sif isn't horrible. Like, I don't particularly care about losing Lady Sif. I don't think we're going to be playing her next turn. I mean, we might. There's a world where we might play a Lady Sif, but probably not. Okay, Lady Sif is gone. That's fine. So Grand Central is going to go ahead and pull down a Swarm. I guess best case scenario would have been Grand Central pulling down a Lady Sif. Hey, there's an Apocalypse. We can't ever get big enough left. So let's just play Apocalypse mid and all the Swarms right, and this is going to be a win. Yep, there you go. Good win for us. Pretty sure that was a bot, but that is completely okay. This is how the deck wants to work. Ideally with discarding Apocalypse a little bit more and stuff like that. We got a little bit unlucky with Grand Central, but that's fine. Good win for us there. Love to see it. Alright. So... sorry. I decided to take a drink of water in the middle of saying, so let's see what we've got here. That is Lemuria. Probably just going to go ahead and play a Colleen Wayne, right? Yeah, that's fine. Let's play a Colleen Wayne left. Then let's see what we draw here. We do draw a Corvus Glaive. Is Corvus Glaive worth playing? Because we could lose a MODOK. We could hit a helicarrier, though. Or more swarms. I don't know. I think we're going to go with it. They play a Cable. Cable's going to seal something. Hopefully it wasn't Victoria Hand. That is a Penny Parker, and then beyond that, that's going to be a Maria Hill left. So we play Colleen Wayne, hitting Swarm and creating 2 more copies of it, and then we're going to go ahead and play Corvus Glaive. Hopefully not hitting MODOK. We hit a Swarm, and then we hit a Swarm. Okay, so we've got so many Swarms. Maybe too many, arguably. Now... we could play a MODOK. We could, like, cut down the amount of swarms we've got. Play a MODOK. I think that's fine. I don't hate it. Let's go ahead and try it. So then from this point... well, maybe... do you want to keep that many swarms? No. I think I want some random cards. I like this play. This play feels good to me. Hopefully we're going to end up drawing Victoria Hand on turn 6, because we're not going to be drawing cards on turn 5. We're going to fill up our hand. So hopefully it's just fine. That is a Copycat. Copycat is Victoria Hand, so we are never going to see Victoria Hand. Okay. You won't need this anymore. Well, we play the MODOK, and I'm hoping that just the energy ramp from Corvus Glaive and the random cards off of Helicarrier is going to be able to give us a decent enough chance at winning this game. Maybe we could see a Morbius, right? Like, Morbius could be good. That is an Anti-Venom. An Adam Warlock. Do we ever actually play Adam Warlock right? I think we do. I think we entirely unironically play an Adam Warlock right here. They play Spider. Spider is going to merge with Penny Parker, which is then going to take away the buff, I would imagine. And then that's a Domino. So we are still winning, so we're going to get an extra card. There's Morbius. What else do we got? We are going to end up getting Morbius and Scorn. Okay. I think we put Morbius here, obviously. From that point, do we just go with, like, an Abomination mid? Like, honestly? I think we might. Yeah, I think this is more than enough to win. Yeah, because I don't contest mid at all. So Morbius goes up to 28. I don't really envision them beating the 28. We'll see. That's Galacta. Galacta's going to buff up the Juggernaut. That doesn't matter. That's fine. They can have right. I do not care. So they're going to end up winning right by 1 power, but we are going to win mid and left. There you go. Victory. Absolutely love to see it. Great plays there. So we don't have Victoria Hand, but I mean a 28 power Morbius is obviously just enough. And oddly enough, Adam Warlock could have been very important this game. Either way, we were going to top deck the Morbius, right? Our play would have been the same with or without the Adam Warlock. But in the chance that Morbius was our second top deck, Adam Warlock would have won us the game there. But I mean, you can't exactly say we were unlucky to draw the Morbius, but it would have been cool if it was the second. You know, that's all I'm saying. It would have been kind of cool and kind of fun. Good win for us there, though. All right, so let's see what we've got here. We've got Eternity Range. We could go ahead and play a Collector on 2 into potentially a Corvus Glaive on 3, especially because we've got Swarm and Apocalypse in hand. That is really good to hit with Corvus Glaive. Let's see what the middle location turns out to be. Middle location is going to be Tinkerer's Workshop. I want to play the Corvus Glaive, but I don't think we can. given everything we have in hand. Because we have a Collector, we've got a Morbius in hand. If we lost either of those, we would be really, really sad. So let's see, that's Hellfire Club. I think we probably just want to play a Collector here. We could play, like, a Corvus Glaive. To be fair, it is an option, and I think it is actually a pretty good option. As long as it doesn't discard MODOK and Collector. Like, if those are the exact two, that would be really bad. But as long as it hits either Apocalypse or Swarm once. So there's the Swarm. Yeah, no matter what it hits here, I think we're fine. It hits the MODOK. A little bit sad, right? I would have preferred if Collector went away, but that's okay. Did we snap or did they snap? They're a bot, so it is entirely possible that they snapped. Let's... No, we snapped. Okay. So, Collector and Colleen Wayne, they're hiding something behind Invisible Woman. I almost wonder what that is. I am, like, a tiny bit curious what that could be. We are going to go ahead and discard Apocalypse. Now, let's see. That is Jubilee. Jubilee is going to go ahead and pull down Lady Sif, which is going to discard Giganto. And that's Blade. Okay. Well... let's go with this. And they retreat. Okay. Yeah, so we were just winning. I was gonna say, we know their stuff is gonna go mid or right? Like, assuming they play a Hela. I'm just kind of hoping that this is fine and maybe good. We stack mid with the Apocalypse and the Morbius. That was a little bit scary. I was just hoping the RNG nature of Hela would give us the win. But they just end up retreating. So, good win for us. So, let's see what we've got here. We've got Morbius, Colleen Wayne, Victoria hand, and Lady Sif in hand. That is going to be an Ant-Man that they play. Middle location is going to reveal to be Krakoa. And with that, I think I want to just play a Morbius right. I think I'm okay with that. From this point, we could look at playing a Lady Sif into Krakoa next turn. It's not horrible. I don't hate it. But we'll see. That is a Morbius. They just play a Sentinel into Orcus Forge, so they're giving themselves a bunch of Sentinels. Sokovia discards it for us. Okay, Master Mold is really funny. Master Mold is actually such a funny play. Like, I actually really want to play Master Mold. I think that's great. Let's play Martyr and Master Mold. I am very happy about the idea of doing that. Why do they want so many Sentinels? Master Mold didn't even matter. They willingly filled up their hand with Sentinels. They must have a Victoria hand. That's the only way. Collector's pretty cool here. Let's play Collector and Victoria hand, I think. Because, I mean, we could play Frigga and give them even more. Like, it's an option. I don't know if it's a good option, though. I think let's play Collector and Victoria hand. I think that is safer. I would love to potentially draw something helpful, but we'll see. That is just a Sentinel that they play. Okay, damn. Are they just really all about the Sentinels? I think they might really just be all about the Sentinels. Let's play a Frigga, and then we'll probably play an Uatu. I think that's fine. Because from this point, we're going to get a Victoria hand that we can play, and we're probably just going to play Victoria hand, Sentinel, and Colleen Wayne on the final turn. And I'm hoping that we are completely okay. Well, they filled up left. Did they play just like one Sentinel? What is going on? This is insane. They played White Tiger. Okay. That's a little bit less crazy. So let's play Victoria hand, Sentinel, and Colleen Wayne. Colleen Wayne's even going to hit Scorn and buff up a card and Morbius. I think we're just completely fine here. I don't really see us losing. Maybe, should I have... Here, let's do this a little bit differently. Let's do it like this. Just because I think we want a little bit more power left in case the Martyr ends up, like, moving left, right? So we play the Calling Wing. Again, technically ordering, we should have played the Calling Wing last, so we had a chance to hit left with it, but it's fine. It really doesn't matter. We are ahead mid by so much, and even if the Martyr were to move left, we're winning left anyway, so it does not matter. There is a Blue Marvel, and there you go. Yeah, that is just way too much power for them to deal with. And honestly, I don't know it. I don't think that was a bot, because bots, they don't play like that. This was a human who thought it would be funny to get a bunch of Sentinels. That's what just happened, because there's no way that wasn't a bot. Really funny game, though. Love to see it. Collector going all the way up to 12, and then 2 Victoria hands buffing a bunch of our cards up is really awesome. Yeah, that's great. Great game for us there. Hey, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, I know you'll love this one I made about Iron Patriot and Victoria Hand. It was a lot of fun. Other than that, make sure to like and subscribe. I appreciate every single one of you. And I'll see you next time. Bye for now.